Hey everybody, Karen from Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well. Happy Thanksgiving for those in the United States. I hope you're having an amazing day, relaxing, uh, having whatever you want to eat. I do have a gestational free ham. Ham, pigs that are not raised in crates, basically, in the crock pot. I just tried it. It just needed to be heated up. It's delicious. So that's pretty much what I'm having today. And a little side dish of onions, tomatoes, and zucchini, just layered and cooked like that. If you've not done that before, my mom always put cheese on top, maybe even just a little Parmesan cheese. I'm not doing dairy right now, so I didn't put any cheese on it, but that combination, just 375, 30 minutes, the onion, and then zucchini, and then the tomatoes on top. You got to try it. It's so good, that combination. You'll be surprised. Anyways, that's what I'm having today. So, and I think I'm going to go. It's been a quiet day, which is lovely for me. I don't mind being by myself. My husband had to work, so and I think I'm going to just head over to the gym that's like an express gym, so it's open all the time, and I might go walk on the treadmill because it's super cold outside today. So, what are you doing today? How was your day so far? Okay, so we are having a session with the SGs today, using the dowsing rods. And this session is we have 24 questions from the community. Right now, as we do all of the sessions, all the SG sessions every Thursday now, they will always cut, the questions will come from the community. Okay. So these are 24 questions that you guys asked regarding spirit guides, angels, and spiritual communication. So the topics, the heading of the different questions, we have spirit guides, angels, and communication, like I just said. We have soul journey, death, and reincarnation, metaphysics, healing, and ascension. And that's it. Those are my categories. So really good questions. We've got a couple questions in here. Do our guides stay with us across every lifetime? So as we're reincarnating, that's interesting. Is our own higher self sometimes the one blocking messages like that, messages that we can hear? Or maybe messages from a pendulum, maybe that's what somebody's asking. And will there be karma in our future reality? That would be interesting to know. I'm looking forward to knowing that. So, all right, if you're new here, so this channel is about partnering with our spirit guides to help us really, I mean, we started this a year ago, right before the election, actually 2024 election. So it's really meant now to continue helping us stay steady during what I believe, and many people are believing, that this is one of the most intense periods of change over the next 5 to 10 years that we're going to be going through in our lifetime. So I think it's a great time to be really starting to just partner with each other here as light workers, empaths, spiritual, those on a spiritual journey, plus partnering with our own spirit teams now and just strengthening that. I think now is a really good time for that. If you're brand new and you're wondering what's going on with these, I will have a start here playlist that I'll pop up here at the end of this video. Okay, so I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel, the community, the lead team collective, so it is all of the highest and purest light. Amen. Okay, lead team, my team, thank you for being here. Haven't talked to them today, so happy Thanksgiving. They're watching, everybody in the United States. Does any other country celebrate Thanksgiving today? I don't think so. I think it's very specific to the United States. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So anyways, all of our spirit teams are watching everybody pig out, right? Yes, you're watching everybody pig out. Okay. Everybody's taking naps at this point. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So lead team, we've got a bunch of questions, follow-up questions for you regarding spirit guides, angels, communication with you. Anything in on the list that's not in our best interest to know? No. Okay, very good. All right, well, let's get started. Number one, do we keep the same spirit guides with us across all of our multiple reincarnations? No. And I'll just add that's consistent with we don't even keep the same guides with us in one lifetime. Is that true? Yes. Can we keep the same guides with us? Yes. Is it more common that guides will change throughout our lifetime? Yes, depending on what, we need help with, basically. Yes. Okay. Number two, are our spirit guides a higher dimensional form of our own soul from a different realm? No. Okay, so I'm going to break that down. Are our spirit guides a higher dimensional form? Yes. Are our spirit guides our own soul? So basically, a version of our higher selves from a different realm? No. Are our spirit guides from a different realm? So it's really like three questions I could break that into. So yes. Can a person physically feel, oh, good question, their spirit guide's presence, such as a tap on the shoulder? Yes. Now, just to reiterate, when I go good question, they're all good questions. Here's my feeler coming out. They're all good questions. There's certain ones that I haven't heard before because I've been doing this for like a year, like lots and lots of questions. So number one and two, we've answered before, which is totally fine. I'm happy to, because different people watching and we learn in different ways. So it's good for me to have it reiterated. They're like, yes, yes. Yeah, they like all your questions, see? Okay. Can a deceased family member become a person's guardian angel? No. Can a deceased family member become a person's spirit guide? Yes. Okay. So they could become one of the spirit guides for like, so for instance, my mom died in 2013. Could she be one of my spirit guides at some point in my lifetime right now? Yes, very cool. Is my mom acting as one of my spirit guides currently? Oh, yes. Oh, hi, Mama. Her name was Betsy. Hi, Mom. That's amazing. Okay. Can an individual's higher self intentionally block guidance from their spirit guides? Oh, wow. Okay, I understand how that's written now. Okay, no. Okay, so let's break that down. All of us are humans. All of us are having a human experience, correct? Yes. All of us are spiritual beings having a human experience. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. If that's the case, do each of us have a higher self in the other realm that kind of watches over us? Yes. Okay. And our higher self can have multiple life experiences going on at the same time, correct? Yes. I'm asking those because I've already asked that a couple times. So I kind of know that information. So this question is, so we each have a higher self. Can our higher selves interfere with the guidance from our spirit guides? No. Okay. That's interesting. I had never thought about that before. Can our higher selves interfere with the guidance from our guardian angel? No. Can our higher selves interfere with the guidance from our personal unicorns? No. And our personal dragon? No. So if you're new, we've been studying this and teasing apart, and you might hear different things from different channels, but this is just what our lead team collective, which is made up of all of our spirit teams, everybody who's visiting the channel, they say, the lead team has told us that we have every human being who comes to Earth has a support team in the other realm, whatever you call that, heaven, the other side, whatever you call it. Okay. The support team is made up of 2 spirit guides, a guardian angel, a personal dragon, and a personal unicorn. Okay. So the only ones that transition throughout our lifetimes that might shift are the spirit guides. The other 3 stick with you until you transition. Okay. According to the lead team collective. So you might hear different things from different people. Does that mean they're wrong? No. Does that mean the lead team is wrong? No. Okay. So this is just obviously for entertainment. And this is just us exploring what having a team like that might be like. And is it something we need to prove? I don't believe so. So we're not here because I don't believe things are black and white. It could be how I'm interpreting, it could be how you're interpreting, but we are here just exploring the idea that we have a spirit team that are made up of those 5 beings and our higher self, of course. So is that hurtful to believe that? No. Okay. So it's okay to believe that whether you have full proof or not even believe it, or just entertain it as a concept, right? And utilize it and see if it fits for you. If it doesn't fit for you, that's totally okay. That's what we're all here in this community is not about there is one way to do things, a right way to believe things at all. We are all exploring different aspects of spirituality, and we're trying each concept on, each of us, to see what fits best for us, not as a group, but each of us individually. Okay. So if we were trying to do that as a group, it might be more like a cult, and we're not doing that. Or a religion, and we're not doing that either. All right. Let's see. Do trickster spirits or guides ever intentionally provide misleading information? Yes. Okay, that's a whole nother topic we could do on trickster energy. Yeah, you guys hear me talk about that in terms of the law of challenge. Like I thought I was getting some trickster energy when I did the pendulum messages, the last set of pendulum messages, the political conversation I had with the lead team collective. At some point, I was like, is this trickster energy? So I did the law of challenge. You might want to take a look. I'll post that video right here at the end of this one if you want to watch that. It was kind of interesting. So you can see why I thought there might be some trickster energy. It was based on the messages. And I did the law of challenge 3 times, which is another whole video that I've done on how to do the law of challenge. I'll post that video right here, okay, at the end of this video. And then you make sure that you're not dealing with trickster energy, basically. So in case, I just get a sense every once in a while, I'm like, that doesn't sound right. You just have to do it enough to know. And I've only had trickster energy once. When I asked, they did say no, meaning were they of the highest and purest light? And they told me no. So like right now I could do it. So in the name of Christ, are you of the highest and purest light? Yes. In the name of Christ, are you of the highest and purest light? Yes. In the name of Christ, are you of the highest and purest light? So, just going to give them a minute. Make sure they're not going to switch on me. Okay, in the name of Christ, are you of the highest and purest light? That's odd. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. That's interesting. Okay, that is interesting. So you just saw this live. I did not expect that. Okay, so they said no. So the law of challenge, okay, so this is my second time of getting this. So that's interesting. In the law of challenge, if you ask in the name of Christ, are you of the highest, purest light? 3 times, the law of challenge, the spiritual law of challenge, which is taught by Diana Cooper in the book that, sorry, texting, somebody's texting me through my computer. They are required to give you an honest answer. So that was interesting. I might have to put that in the title. We had trickster energy today. Okay, so what I do at this point, this is what I do and what I'm comfortable with, is I will say to the lead team, actually, I'm going to say to this energy that you are not welcome here, and I expect that you leave this area, leave my aura, leave, I'm not interested in your responses. And I expect that if you don't want to go directly to the light, but leave my vicinity, because I am not interested in your energy or your responses. So now I will ask the lead team collective, is that energy still here? No. Okay. Were you answering, so lead team, because thought I was talking to you. Were you answering the questions previous? Yes. Okay. Was there actually trickster energy? Ah, there was not. Okay. So lead team, were you demonstrating what that would be like? Yes. Okay. That makes more sense to me. Okay. So, yeah. So let me just try one more time. We'll make sure that they're gone. In the name of Christ, are you of the highest and purest light? Yes. Okay. In the name of Christ, are you of the highest and purest light? Yes. In the name of Christ, are you of the highest and purest light? Okay. Very different, right? That third time, did you see that? They just kind of stopped. They stopped, and I was waiting, and then they shifted, you know? Yes. Okay. Oh, phew. All right. Since I do stuff real time here, this is what you get. All right. So that's a little bit of demonstration of the trickster energy. So, yeah. So lead team, that was you demonstrating what that's like? Yes. Okay. Was it enough for me to just say what I said in order for trickster energy to leave my space? Yes. Should we be directing that energy to the light? Is that something we need to do? Okay. I will do that if I have an entity like attached to me, which is a whole nother story, but you can find that kind of stuff out with this. So, or like if you're ever feeling heavy, you feel like something might be kind of attached, well, you wouldn't necessarily think to ask that, but you could, if you're ever feeling heavy or tighter and you're like, there's no explanation for this, you can always just say, if there is an entity attached to me or another energy attached to me, I expect that you leave me now and don't attach to anybody else or anything else. Leave the property, leave the earth, and go directly to the light. So you could do that, okay? Does it interfere with their life plan if we direct them to the light? Are we interfering in their? No. Okay. So they do have still a choice whether they're going to go to the light or not, correct? Yes. Okay. I just, all of a sudden I was like, well, maybe we shouldn't be doing that if we're interfering in somebody's, right? Let me know what you think about all that, you guys. And what do you do? What do you do to make sure you're not getting any trickster energy or, because you're trying to make sure you're communicating with who you want to communicate with? Okay, are spirit guides always able to provide tangible feedback when asked for years? I guess I don't understand what that means. Yes. Okay. Are spirit guides always able to provide tangible feedback? So we'll stop there. Yes. Okay, my foot's falling asleep. And then the last part, when asked for years, I'm not quite sure what that means, but that's okay. So they're saying yes. Okay. Is it possible to over ask or demand too much of our spirit guides? No. Okay, good to know. But it's always, do our spirit guides like to be appreciated? Yes. Is it in the same way that humans like to be appreciated? No, because I was thinking that's more ego-based. But is it, I mean, it's like a partnership, right? Any partnership, that's why I thank them when I start the dialogue. Okay, they're saying yes. Are birth angels considered a distinct type of entity from spirit guides? Yes. Are birth angels the same thing as guardian angels? Yes. Okay, so I guess it's just semantics? Yes. Okay. Is the guardian angel title attained only after a soul completes many saintly human lifetimes? Wow. Yes. Okay. Anybody close to getting that? Anybody close to becoming a guardian angel? I don't know. I have no idea if I would be even close or not. All right. Uh, is a person's personal unicorn spirit guide directly related to the physical horse species? Yes. Okay, so we just read this in the Spirit Circle, the membership for the channel here. And you can always join and go through the whole book with me. We have conversation. You could read all the comments that people had. But that is a chapter in the book, actually, of the unicorns are so horses reincarnate over and over again on Earth. And as they ascend, so they're also evolving as horses. As they ascend and go into ascension, then they can become unicorns. And I think we've asked, like, not all of them. I did a session with the SGs in the Spirit Circle, all on unicorns. And I believe not all horses. So do all horses over time become unicorns? No. Okay. I think that's consistent to what we learned before. All right. Can mythical guides, so dragon or unicorn, communicate with us using dowsing rods? Yes. In fact, my unicorn has told me his name is Samson, and he told me that name through the pendulum. So just like the lead team gave me their name through the pendulum as well. Can attached low vibration entities, that's what I was just talking about, interfere when communicating with our spirit teams? Yes. So I'm going to ask a couple questions based on my own experience or knowledge. Is the interference because it lowers our vibration, the human's vibration? Yes, which makes it harder to hear our spirit guides and get that guidance. Yes. Is the interference have anything other than that vibrational? Is it anything other than that vibrational disruption, basically? No. Okay. So in order for you to develop this is my understanding. I'm not saying I'm totally right on this, just my understanding through years, this year of studying, that the higher you can raise your vibration, which means healthier body, healthier mind, calmer environment, not feeling overwhelmed, right? All those things lower your vibration. So the higher you can raise your vibration, and I think we all go like this, right? Depending on what's going on in our lives. And the lower they can lower their vibration, then it's more likely that you're going to communicate with them. Okay. I do have a video on how to connect with your guides, and we really talk about that vibration. So, okay. Let's see. Now we're doing, here's a couple questions in soul journey, death, and reincarnation. Do our spirit guides greet us at the moment of death to help? Okay, so let's just stop there. At the moment of death. Yes. Lovely. Well, what if we had more than two spirit guides throughout our lifetime? Will they all greet us at the moment of death? Oh, yes. Okay. And do they greet us to help us analyze our life lessons? Yes. Do they also help to help us transition so it's a smooth transition? Yes. Oh, that's nice. Does our spirit guide's role and assistance end the exact moment a human transitions? No. Is that because they're helping us like with our life review, basically? Yes. Cool. Do they stay as a guide to us as long as we want them to once we transition? Yes. Cool. Well, are we basically, we just have partnerships and relationships in spirit form then? Yes. So it's like having a friend. Like you wouldn't just ditch your friend. Yes. Okay. Can a person be the reincarnation of an ancestor who is also serving as their spirit guide? Wow, no, but that is an interesting question. Can a person be the reincarnation of an ancestor? I got to think about that. A reincarnation of an ancestor. Okay, so somebody had passed over, let's say 1800s, reincarnated. So they'd be reincarnated, who is also serving as their spirit guide. Oh, their own spirit guide. No. Okay. Wow. Really interesting. Can a human spirit choose to reincarnate as an animal during any lifetime? No. Okay. So are we separate, basically, entities? Animal, spirit, and human, like something that, yeah, I don't know how to say that. Like a spirit that would reincarnate as a human being. Are we always a different kind of entity than a spirit that would reincarnate as an animal? Yes. Oh, okay. So you guys' questions are way more interesting. Like we try to sometimes pull from Mabel AI, but it's, there's nothing compares. Nothing compares. I'll tell you that. Okay, metaphysical healing and ascension. We've got about 6 more questions. Does the human body possess the full inherent ability to self-heal without the aid of pharmaceuticals? Yes. Could we do that with the help, like if we understood quantum physics? Because I can't think of the gentleman's name now. You guys probably all know who he is. But he healed himself. Gosh, what's his name? He's like a big quantum physics person who healed himself. He had broken, I believe he broken or severed his spinal cord, and he was not supposed to walk again. And as he was laying there, like not having anything to do, he used his mind, and I'm assuming quantum physics, his energy, to like he learned what he needed to do to heal his body, how to repair his spinal cord, and he did. Isn't that fascinating? Yeah, that is fascinating. All right. He's on YouTube too. I don't, you guys know his name. Could somebody put it in the chat, please? You know who I'm talking about, right? All right. Yeah, there's a lot to learn from him for sure. He's all over. He's all over YouTube. I don't really watch him that much. Every once in a while, I'll pop up. But is it possible to heal the body and mind through vibrational therapy alone? I don't even know what vibrational therapy is. Yes. Okay. Is it possible for humans to fully comprehend the entire spirit world while still incarnated? Really? Yes. Is it possible for us to comprehend the entire universe or just every aspect? No. Because spirit world might be a little different than, the entire universe, the galactics, just everything. Is it possible for us to fully comprehend that? I suppose no. Is it, though, possible for someone to comprehend if they have an inside view into that? Yes. Okay, so somebody who really, you know, has that direct relationship well, we all have the direct relationship. It's just how it's communicated, right? So, I'm assuming those people have a little bit more glimpse into how things work. They can actually probably feel it too. Yes. Will the concept, well, actually, now I'm wondering about what percentage of those on Earth right now would be someone who could fully comprehend the entire universe and the other realms and all that? Is it less than 10% on Earth? Yes. Okay. So it's about less than 10%. Okay. For us to fully comprehend that, does that kind of defeat our purpose of being here on Earth? Like the experience we're here for? Yes. All right. Will the concept of karma still apply to souls in the future 5D reality? No. Okay. Good. Thank goodness. Are we still on track to be fully into the 5D on Earth by 2030? Wow. Yes. It's not that far from here. It's not that far. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I meant to say 2050, but let me let me check that again. So are we actually by 2030 fully into the wow. Okay, okay, I don't believe that, so they're saying yes. Okay, so will Earth, it's the way I'm asking it, okay? Will all humans on Earth be fully aware by 2030 that they are living in the 5D? Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay. So will all humans on Earth ever be fully aware that they are living in the 5D? Yes. Okay. Will that be by 2050? Yes. Okay. Was the movie Avatar divinely inspired to assist humankind on their awakening journey? Yes. Very cool. Very cool. All right, two more questions. This was fun. I'm glad we did this today. This was very fun. Okay, I forgot to say also, if you have more questions, this related to this or any other topic that you want to check, okay? Preferably community questions, those who pertain to, that everybody might be interested in rather than personal ones. So we can pull all questions from every video. So go ahead and put your questions here. If you heard some of this and you're like, wait, I need clarification, go ahead and ask it. All right. It's okay to put that anywhere in our videos, today's video going forward. All right. Okay. Is the full blueprint of our life plan detailed within our astrological chart? Wow, yes. What? I got to give some thought to that. I might have to, Faye, you and I might have to talk about that. Wow. Okay. 24, last question. Has the ultimate source or God, whatever you call that, ever incarnated in a physical form on this planet or others? Wow. No. Never thought to ask that question before. No. Wow. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. Love the questions. Keep them coming. And I will see you next Thursday for another session with the dowsing rods. Otherwise, I'll see you this Sunday for messages from the Lead Team Collective using the pendulum. All right. And oracle messages. So you can get some real direct kind of, helpful tips going into the week. So, all right. Have a good one. And again, happy Thanksgiving, you guys. We'll see you later. Bye bye.